Okay, we're now on mission 3 of Splinter Cell Blacklist, the Pacifist Perfectionist playthroughs. Just going to have a quick word here about the armour. On Op Suit, if you go to Torso, under Stealth, what you want to do is bear in mind that every time you upgrade it, not only will it increase your stealth, but it'll also give you more magazines. Now, some of them will actually give you more gadget mags, which is what we're really interested in, but unfortunately, they don't really do the special mags. So instead, all we've got to do is just settle for stealth increases. Now, another thing also is the boots. They will actually allow you to just run a little bit more quickly and quietly, so if you can, upgrade those as well. Just gives us a little bit more leeway if we make a mistake going through this, as we're playing as a pacifist perfectionist. We want to be a complete ghost. Okay, so here goes. Alright, so here we go. Just go through it. Through the door, over the railings, and into the pipe. Okay, enter crouch mode, and you can just run around on the top here. Aiming for this pipe here that we can just slide down, and then we just shoot down the ladder. Stick to the shadows and they won't be able to see you, of course. Problem is on this is on Perfectionist, sonar does not work through the walls, so this guy here we'll have to keep an eye on and wait for him to continue on his rounds. Or not. Okay, while they're talking there, sometimes they will talk leaning up against this post about all their different steroids that they're on. That's no good for us, so when they're here it's much better for us because we can just move on through. This guy will now go into this corridor along with the other guy. What we've got to do is wait for them to not be looking in our direction. As you can see, he's just turned around, heading back this way, staying in the shadows. Again, this is all just about timing. We just want to wait until nobody's actually looking in our direction so we can get through those doors there. Like this. And that's how you do it. No engagement, nobody knowing we're there. Okay, when you drop down in here, you have to just wait behind these, what are these, lockers? Yeah, I think they're lockers. While these guys are just talking. When they're done, you can just move around the corner and shoot the light at the end of the corridor. This will get both of them to start looking in that direction, allowing you to go through that vent. So we just got to wait for them to finish. Move here. Okay, move back because they do come around this way. Only sometimes. Okay, and once he's out the way, we then aim for the grate. As you can see, the other guy that was there, he's looking in the other direction as well, so we can go just straight into the vent. Alright, what we'll do is we'll shoot this light as well. There is a vent at the back of that room there that you can use to get into the other room, however he will usually see you. And because we're having absolutely no contact, we're going to go through these double doors here, which is why we shut out the light, to make it a little bit easier for us. Right, let him carry on back in his room. As you can see, on the other side of the door, nobody's actually looking at us. So we sneak out, go left, and grab the pipe. If, because of their patrols, there's someone around here or coming this way, you can actually just jump over that railing and head into the shadows there, and they won't see you. But because we're up here quite safely, we're just going to carry on. Where is it I want to go? And just carry into the D-junction and go up to the end. Alright, this guy will be giving the hostages some grief, so you just wait behind the pipe and wait for him to move around here. When he's here, he'll be looking in the corner, allowing you to vault the pipe in the hole. Just make sure that the patrols all sync up and there's no one looking in your direction when you do.
Oh yeah, after this we'll all go to McDonald's, we'll have some milkshakes. Oh, it'll be lovely.
And there we go. Right, come down the hole, climb up to your right, and then get up to the pipe. There is a capture target down here who is not showing up at the moment because I've already got him, well, I've already nabbed him on the first run through. What you want to do is you want to keep heading along on the pipe. The capture target is sometimes coming through here, so you might have to wait for him to come along, turn around, and go back the other way before you try this, because you can't drop down here. You can only drop down from about here, and of course to do that you have to make sure that no one is looking in your direction. So you have to, again, you just have to wait for it all to just match up with the routes. So mainly we're waiting for this guy here to turn around, which he's done. I'm now going to vault that, drop down, and then wait here. So as we can see, that guy there is usually the capture target, so we just wait for him to turn around. Now usually that will be, you will actually take him as a human shield, which will allow you then to move out the way before you knock him out. I'm just going to throw him in the water though, purely because the heavy guy will sometimes start looking for him. I just want him to be out of the way. Like I said, the only reason I did that is because he's a capture target, so I'm showing you how to do it. Usually, of course I wouldn't actually engage him at all. Just for consistency, really. Okay, so we'll just skip this sequence. Spare the guy because I'm a pacifist. And we just carry on. Alright, go up the stairs. There's a drone here. You just let him go past. It's like something out of Robot Wars. And you just climb the pipe. Get your gun out, or if you're using a thumbstick, just push it slightly. We want to move slower so that we make less sound. We just go past all these goons. Keep it on the radar so you know whereabouts you are in relation to them. And there we go. Now there's a guy here. Of course we want to wait for him to turn away. The drone is coming this way as well, so you want to just be careful of that. Don't want to set off any alarms. Okay. When you come through here, take the ladder. That was close. The reason why is because there's a dead drop right at the top, so we want to get some extra money. Just check on the radar, but no one's looking this way, so we just carry on up the stairs. Okay, as you can see, there's someone on the radar up here. What we will do is get out our toys. There we go. Okay, so what we do on this is make sure that we've got the noisemaker selected with the crossbow. We get out our pistol. Make sure, as there is a guy at the top of this ramp here, make sure he won't see us. Shoot out the light. It's the second one, not the first one, the second one. Reason being is we just want a few more shadows to play in. Grab onto this ledge, but don't go up any further because of him. We want to wait for him to start moving down this ramp before we hop the rails. Like so. We then wait for him. We want him to start moving away so that we can draw his attention. So we'll get out the noisemaker and just wait for him to take a few steps. There we go. Shoot it onto that wall. Problem is, this guy will start coming this way as well, so we want to make sure that neither of them are looking in our direction. Okay. And there we go. It could have been done a lot better than that. Was a bit sloppy really, but well, it worked. Okay. Now sometimes depending on the patrols you might have to wait there, but there's a laptop here. You want to hack it, gives you again just some more money. But this is where we're heading, the facility entrance. There is also a vent upstairs on the landing which will follow you through and drop you out here, but this is fine, the method we took. What you want to do is you want to come into the control room, climb the desk, and go in through the vents. Reason for this is the other route is a little bit well too lit and there's long corridors that they can see you down. Make sure you've still got your noisemakers selected. Drop down. Turn off the light and open the door, because in a minute that will probably draw the attention of one of the guards, because he's going to wonder why the door is open. So while this guy is investigating the open room, we shoot a noisemaker here, leaving us to go to the door. And there we go, he's seen that the door's open. He's going to go to investigate. Shoot the noisemaker over there. Make right pig zero this I have.
Less chatter, we're on a schedule here.
And there we go. We're in.
Sam?
Okay, so we're going to start off in here. We're going to head off straight to the right, first of all.
Locations.
I'll take care of them. We can keep the contaminated water inside the plant.
The reason for that is it's just easier to do it this way because the control room which you have to finish at is on the other side. Okay, so while this might be a bit tricky because as this guy moves off, this guy will see us. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down to the other end. Down the stairs, up the wall. Okay. Now there are a couple of guards around here, but I think we've timed it right. There's one coming this way from the other end. We've got a couple of moments before he spots us, and that heavy, yeah, he's looking the other way, so we're all good to go. Let's just head back the way we came. Stick to the shadows while these guys are looking in your direction, because on Perfectionist they have a much better range of view. Okay, and we're good to go. There's a pipe just here, so that's the one we'll climb. Climb the railings. Still got loads of time on the clock, so it's not a problem. Okay, what you want to do is you want to vault these pipes, keep an eye on where that heavy guard is, So there's another one with him, but what we can do is while they're looking the other way, just vault all of this and turn this off. Okay.
Pumps offline. Grim.
Going down, but stick to the shadows again. Okay, cool. So well, we have a couple of guys here, and what we want to do is we want to make sure that we time it so that either we slip in between them or get it when they're both looking in the right way. What I'm going to try and do is get into a better position so I've got better options. If after doing that second pump you go straight down here, which is actually where I should have, where I should have gone, you will actually have the options ready for you straight away. Okie dokie, stick to the shadows. Get in here. Let's close the door. And now we can turn off the valve.
Facility contained.
And that's it. That's the end of the Chicago mission.
All-American consumption is failure. Good work, Sam. Now let's get you out of there. Briggs?
Chopper's on the ground. Let's go.
And there we have it. Ghost Award Gold with 0 takedowns.